Hey guys, Jess here with the Not So Hopeless Wanderers, bringing you our April 2017 budget report. Some things came up, you can see it right there, but it looks like it all kind of balanced out and should be setting up May for some good successes. So anyways, we'll just dive right in. I budgeted 1,280 income from the vet. Was actually significantly under that, mostly because of some scaling back that I did on my hours, as well as a day that I had planned to leave early, which I forgot to plan for when I actually budgeted my income, but I left early one day to go to a friend's bridal shower. So unfortunately, I took a significant cut and only brought in $1,181.10. I was under budget by $98.90. That one hurt a little bit, but it was made up for here. RJ normally contributes $273.04. He actually contributed $409.59, which was $136.55 over, almost an entire paycheck contribution over, and this was because he made his I'm having a moment. He bonused at work. They made their goals, and he actually got a really significant bonus, which his budget isn't in ours. And I should mention too, because I feel like we have some new subscribers, not a ton, but a few new subscribers, and I haven't mentioned this in a while. So for any questions about the things that normal households have in their budget that are missing here, this is just my budget. RJ's income, he budgets separately, and he pays for utilities, electric, cable, no water bills because we're on a well, phones he pays for, and he pays for all of our groceries. So I do try, and I know April was a rough month for us, and I just could not get that camera out, but we have been doing really well, sticking under budget for our grocery budget. So his budget is separate, but he does contribute generally about 10% into my account, which is then factored into my budget. But with this huge bonus that he got, we had a loan, and I feel like I might have mentioned it at some point last year. We had to take out a loan to fix our roof. We were able to come up with about a quarter, maybe a little bit more, probably about 30% of the actual cost in cash, but we weren't able to come up with the rest, and there was no waiting because we were getting some leaks. So, and we were going into the winter season, so it was not going to wait. So we did have to take out a loan to do that, but we paid down the majority of it with our tax return. There's a little bit left, maybe $1,400 left. So with his bonus, he paid that off, so he got rid of that, so I'm very, very proud of him. And again, we do still have a Lowe's card. Balance is somewhere around $2,500 that he pays on. He makes a little bit more, pays a little bit more than minimum, so we are working on it. But optimistically, and I shouldn't say it out loud because anytime you say something out loud, you jinx it. But optimistically, if nothing catastrophic comes up this year and we don't have to set aside our next year's tax return for anything else, we should be able to pay off the Lowe's card at the latest by next tax season, but hopefully sooner. So anyways, this was way over budget, which was great, so he more than made up for the money that I under budgeted from the vet. I budgeted $670 for the tax office just for wrapping up the season, which is basically 2 full weeks, so a full paycheck, and then 1 week, which was a half a paycheck. What ended up happening was they asked me to come in one extra short day, the day after tax season, just for any stragglers that had to come in and pick up their tax return checks. So this was actually over, and I made $726.03, so I was $56.03 over on that, which was great. I budget $160 for my side hustle. I'm doing some under the table bookkeeping. And what actually happened here was I went to collect on, nearly the last day of the month, and my boss didn't have any cash on him. So this is going to have to get rolled over into next month. So unfortunately, this was under by $160. But with all of our everything else being over, You can see that it did end up working out. I budgeted $100 for MTurk, brought in 114, so it was $14 over there. And I did mention the escrow surplus, but I didn't know if it was actually going to come in April or if they were going to drag their feet on it, so I didn't actually put it in the budget. So that was extra, which was good, $56.39, so that was extra here. So with all the overages, I did manage to come out $4.07 over budget in income. So it worked out, I suppose. Mortgage was the same as usual. For gas, I came in just under budget. I budgeted 130 and I spent 128.79, so I was 121 under budget. I actually filled up on nearly the last day of the month, so hopefully I won't quite need everything that I've budgeted for May, but there might be some driving around too. I know I mentioned in our May preview that we have some things in the works, so there might be some driving around for that. So I left it at 100. Didn't need dog food in April or cat food. I picked up my prescription in April, so that was right on. I had budgeted $50 for, basically it was RJ's birthday present, which was, he got his tattoo. He used the gift certificate that we bought on Black Friday, and I budgeted an extra $50 for whatever wasn't covered by the gift certificate. She charged just an extra $40, so there was $10 left over there. And for miscellaneous, I budget $10. Spent $8.62, and that was for cold medicine for Gav, because he was starting to get another cough and sniffles because pre-K, and they're constantly sick and coughing and bringing home all kinds of awful stuff, and it's just awful. So I picked up some medicine, and he had a book order. So he got a book there, but I was $1.38 under budget there. So total expenses were budgeted at $919.69. I only spent $907.10, so I was under by $12.59 there, which was great. And for my debt, I budget the $271.92 minimum payment, and I budgeted an extra $1,291.43, which would come to $1,563.35. I was actually able to put $1,588.68, which was $25.33 over budget, which was great. So that brought my balance down to $18,180.17. And you'll see here there is an shortage, I was going to say underage, shortage of $867. And what that actually is in my budget, I set aside money from my second paycheck of the month, so my latter paycheck of the month, for the mortgage of the following month, because the mortgage is always going to be due on the 1st, but I don't always get paid on the 1st, and I don't ever want to be late for it. So my last paycheck of the previous month pays for the mortgage at the beginning of the current month, if that makes sense. So in April, my income was actually budgeting for the May mortgage payment, but the budget is showing April's mortgage payment. So because the May budget payment is going to be, or May mortgage payment is going to be $10 less, there was a $10 shortage here because the budget doesn't quite understand that. So technically I'm actually $1.33 left to budget, and that's always just the little bits that I leave in my account because I don't make payments down to the penny. So I kind of do round payments when I make debt payments. So that is everything for the month. It was a great month. We're down to just over 18,000. Next month we should be down to the low end of 17,000. So hopefully at least 1,000 a month. Hopefully more if I can pick up extra work over the summer, but we'll see. So that is where we're at right now. I really appreciate you guys watching, and now that I've done a video, hopefully we'll get that momentum back up and we'll get some more videos going. We'll get you guys some grocery hauls, and I have another budget style video that I wanted to bring to you guys with some suggestions and ideas. And like I mentioned in my last video, any questions, any ideas, anything that you want to see, by all means leave them down below. I'm always happy to make a video about anything that you guys want to see. So really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you guys again soon. Have a good day. Bye.